What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. So we are 4 weeks out from jumping off Suboxone again, and I just wanted to give you guys a taper update and where we are at today. So it's December 3rd, I believe, today. Wow, time is cruising. So, all right. As you guys see in my last video, I was solid at 1 milligram, and that was about a week ago. And you know that I like to usually rotate the days to where I would go, like for my next dose down, it would be 1 milligram, then 0.75 the next day, then 1 milligram, then 0.75. But I had such an easy time with going down to 0.75 that I only had to do that one day. So I went 1 milligram, 0.75, then I did 1 milligram just one more time. And then from there on out, I was good at 0.75. So kicking butt still, everything's going great. Somebody did ask, I believe in my last video, what my dosage scheduling is like. And I do split it up into 2 doses a day. So when I was at 1 milligram, I would take 0.5 milligrams in the morning, maybe around 9 o'clock. And then another 0.5 in the afternoon, somewhere around 2, 3, 4 o'clock. So currently today, I took 0.5 this morning, and then I'll take another 0.25 later this afternoon in a couple hours. But the first physical issue I've had is when I tried to take the entire dose in the morning. So I took 0.75 in the morning, and then I went all day without anything. And then the next morning when I woke up, I had a slight, I had RLS kicking in slightly. It wasn't like horrible, like when you're going through full withdrawal, but it was definitely noticeable, and it kind of woke me up a little bit early as well. But it wasn't really anything horrible. So I'm gonna stick with the double dose for right now, because the next day I did the split dose again, and then I didn't have problems this morning. So taking a little bit in the late afternoon, if you're experiencing withdrawal symptoms, which I think at this point for me will be restless legs, cold sweats, and then also like waking up a lot earlier than you normally would. I'm noticing that with my dose getting lower that I'm starting to wake up a little bit earlier, and that's pretty nice to be able to not have to, I remember when I was taking 4 or higher milligrams, I would sleep in until 10 o'clock easily, each day. So I'm trying to get my body into the rhythm of going to bed a little bit earlier, because I'm definitely starting to wake up earlier. And it's nice to be able to have more time to get your day going and just dilly-dally with all that. So that's nice to have a little bit extra time in the morning. I'd say I'm probably waking up in the last month. I would say I've chopped off a good hour of morning time, so I'm waking up a solid hour. Like when I was taking 2 milligrams just 5-6 weeks ago, I was waking up around like 8:30 on average, and now I'm waking up around 7:30. So I'm definitely enjoying that extra time in the mornings. Just extra, especially where the daylight is not out that much. I mean, it gets dark at like 5 o'clock. You want to get all the sunlight time in you can, you know what I mean? So from here today, so today is day 4 on 0.75 milligrams. It seems like it's been so much easier this time. I don't know why, but it just seems easier this time. I think just because I know what to expect, and I know like the boogeyman's not just gonna come out and get me in the middle of the night, like the world's not gonna end. I just know that I may have to deal with a little bit of discomfort here and there at this point, and that's fine. I think also knowing that my doctor is willing to help me out with comfort meds, that kind of gives me a little bit more of a peace of mind for when I do come off. So hopefully it's not as bad as it was last time, because it was a pretty good struggle when I jumped off last time. And remember, guys, I got down to 0.25 milligrams. So hopefully the comfort meds really kind of help get me through this time. I did notice somebody in the comments said, just get off, man. You're good. You're done. Like, you've tapered low enough. And I guess that person probably hasn't seen my videos from last year of when I tried jumping off at 3 milligrams and then again at 1 milligram, and I failed those jumps. For me personally, that's too high of a dose. There are people out there that could jump off much higher doses and make it through, but for me personally, I tried jumping off, like I said, at 3 and 1, and I wasn't able to make it. So we'll see what happens this time. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. I feel a lot happier. I feel like I really like the success feeling of tapering down to that next dose, and that feeling is kind of addictive in itself. Just feeling that, it just feels like you're like winning. If you're a video game person, it's probably what you would feel like if you won like some high level you were trying to beat. I don't know if you can relate to that, but it just feels good to be able to conquer that next dose, and like you're like, yep, you just kind of build confidence through your taper. Some people have asked me what dose that I have found that is the hardest to kind of move past, and thinking back over all of my Suboxone journey, if I could say that there was a harder dose, I would say that I struggled most getting below 2 milligrams. But I think thinking back and then just knowing what I went through this time around, I think that that's definitely all in your head. As far as getting stuck on a certain dose. So I do feel like people shouldn't rush off the taper. You're kind of trying to rewire your brain from the damage that you've done over the previous years. Talk to your doctor about what taper plan is going to work best for you. Because some people, I've seen some people comment that they went from 8 milligrams to 4 to 2 to nothing in like less than a month's time, and that's really impressive that some people can do that. It really is. So some people take 3 years to taper off, some people take 10 years to taper off. I feel like we're all on our own level, and that we shouldn't compare each other's stuff to another's, because we all have different life circumstances, different struggles we're going through. I do feel like if you have a lot of bad stuff going on in your life, or a lot of high stressful stuff going on in your life, maybe it's not the best time to start tapering, or maybe it's not the best time to taper to your next dose. But again, talk to your doctor, see what they say about it, because none of this is medical advice, you know that. I'm just giving you my experience. So from here, guys, we've got 4 weeks to go. As I mentioned before, I'd like to jump off at 0.5 milligrams. But I'm feeling like I might be able to even get lower than that. I'm kind of ahead of schedule here, and I'm feeling good. And I've been working out 6 days a week, eating healthy. My meals are great. My fitness is great right now. I've been using the sauna. That's a huge one. I go in the sauna about 20 minutes after each workout, and I can just feel such a good improvement in my mood and how I feel. I would say that the sauna makes me feel better, and that's really hard to top, the feeling that I get from working out. It actually makes me feel better than when I work out. So Now it's like I have the gym that makes me feel so good. And then when I finish the gym, I go sweat out all these toxins that are probably long-term built up in my body. It just feels really, really good. So if you guys don't know about how healthy the sauna is for you, look into it. I read an article that says if you use the sauna 4 or more times per week, say 20 minutes each time, it can reduce your all-cause mortality by 40%. So, anything from Alzheimer's to strokes and heart attacks, they did a long-term study on it. Maybe I'll try to find you guys a link and put it in the description if you're interested. But just on top of feeling so much better, that alone is worth it. Not even thinking that you could be saving yourself a lot of trouble down the line with certain diseases or certain health or mental problems. So if you guys aren't using the sauna, I suggest you try that out because it feels so good. Even if you're not a fitness freak like I am, definitely I recommend, if you can find a sauna, get in there and sweat some stuff out. So that's about all I'm gonna say for today, guys. I'm kind of getting hot in this jacket. My heater's been cranking this whole video. But we are doing great. I hope you guys are all pushing forward with your taper if it's the right time for you. And I look forward to continuing to the next dose. We're going to continue doing the split dose. I'll probably do, today's day 4 at 0.75. So I'm going to go, I'm thinking maybe another day or 2 at this dose. And then I will try doing the 0.75 to 0.5. So I'll just do 0.25 in the morning and then 0.25 in the afternoon. And then we'll just see how long it takes me to feel good at that dose. Bowel movements have improved. Feels good to clean out your guts every day instead of being all bloated feeling all the time. That feels good. Yeah, we're good to go. So hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.